am having few questions for you. Please listen to it very carefully and answer the questions in your mind only. Fine. So I have a question for you. If I say India is, now you might be thinking in your mind that what does India is? What does ma'am want to say? That India is what? India is beautiful, India is a large country, India is very dirty country, or India is very polluted country. What do I mean to say by this? Isn't it? The questions are arising in your mind, right? That means this is not a complete sentence because it is not answering your question. It is not giving you the complete information. So how can be a sentence a sentence? So it can only be when it conveys a complete information to you, like India is a big country. Now it is conveying your complete information, and what I want to tell you, it is conveying you the complete idea, isn't it? So which one is the sentence? This one or this one? Yes, you are right. The second one is the sentence. This is conveying the complete information to you. But the first one is not a sentence, it is just a phrase. Okay, now today's topic is the sentence. So listen to it very carefully and try to understand it. Okay. So, my dear friends, do you know the definition of the sentence? What is the complete definition of a sentence? A group of words that conveys complete information is known as a sentence. It should convey you the complete information and not the half information. Then only it will be a sentence. It will carry a meaning for you. Okay, like just I told you. The second thing is that a sentence should always have a subject plus an verb combination. It should have a subject and a verb combination, then only it can become a sentence. Like she reads. Now, is this a complete information? Yes, you can say, if you want to only tell that she reads, in that way, subject plus verb combination, it is giving you complete information that she reads. It is a sentence. Okay. In English language, the complete sentence structure is the one in which we are having subject plus verb plus an object combination. So here we can also add an object to it, like she reads English books. So it is having a combination of subject. This is the subject, the doer about whom we are talking. And the second, reads is a verb in it. This is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. So it is having a subject plus verb plus object combination. That means it is a complete sentence. Okay. So what is the definition of a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that convey the complete meaning. And in English language, the format of a sentence is the subject plus verb plus an object. Fine. Now moving on to the further, your exercises of the grammar book will see that in the sentences you have got to complete the sentences, the phrases are given like India is. So India is what? India is my motherland. So which one is complete? India is or India is my motherland. Obviously India is my motherland is conveying you a complete information. So it will be a sentence and only India is a phrase. So likewise you have to do the activity that is given in your book on page number 21. Please do this activity and take the right option. Likewise, in 5th class book, the activity is given, read these group of words and take those which are sentences. In this exercise also, some of the phrases are given and some of the complete sentences are given. What do you? So it is not conveying the complete information, so it is a phrase. And what do you expect from me? Is conveying the complete information, so it is a sentence. Okay. Now moving on further, I will tell you that what is important in a sentence to see. whenever you write a sentence, always remember that a sentence starts with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. So it is very important that whenever we write a sentence, it always starts with a capital letter and it ends with if it is a simple sentence, that it will end with a full stop. If it is a question, then it ends with the question mark, and if it is an exclamatory sentence, it will end with an exclamation mark. So keep these things in mind and then attempt this exercise. Okay. In the second, so in this way you can see that there are sentences given. In the second exercise we are having read the sentences given below and circle the right option to tell their kind. Now my dear friends, do you know that how many types of sentences are there? So there are basically 4 types of sentences. They are statement, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. So these are the 4 types of sentences. Now what are the statements? Statements are the simple sentences that end with a full stop. It conveys you the complete meaning and it is a general, it can be a general truth or it is a general statement. Okay, and it ends with a full stop. Then the second one is the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are the one in which we are ordering or we are commanding something. So it is also ending with a full stop. The third one is an interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are the questions and it ends with a question mark. Then the next one is the exclamatory sentences, and exclamatory sentences are the sudden surprise. So it ends with an exclamation mark. So while doing these sentences exercise, you need to keep all these things in mind and then attempt the exercise. Okay. Now match the group of words to make sentences. So here are some of the phrases given and some of the that you have to match and make complete sentences. Then in the next exercise, rearrange these group of words to make meaningful sentences. The sentences are given to you in a jumbled form which you have to rearrange and make complete meaningful sentences. Fine. Then the next exercise is make meaningful sentences by using this group of words. Some of the group of words are given to you and you have to make the sentences accordingly. So all the best to you. You have to do the sentences exercise in your grammar book. So all the best to you. In case of any question or query, please call me or contact me. Thank you so much.